Hi, I'm Amie Nemec. I'm front desk at the Hills Dental Spa in Austin, Texas.
Hi, Amy. Tell me, how long have you been with the Brady Group?
We joined the Brady Group about 5 years ago, a little more than 5 years ago.
Okay. So you've been with the Brady Group for 5 years. How long have you been working front desk?
11 years.
Oh, okay. So you have, a lot of experience. Well, given that experience, what was your life like before joining the Brady Group versus some things that you've implemented in your office in joining the Brady Group?
I think the biggest difference for me personally has been that before I felt like I was just a receptionist. I was seen as not necessarily an important person in the practice. I was answering phones and filling the schedule, and a lot of my time was spent trying to plug people into holes, trying to make sure the schedule was full for the doctor and the hygienist. Now I feel like I'm a bigger asset to the practice. I'm able to better develop relationships with our patients, which is part of what I actually excel at.
Mm-hmm.
And so I enjoy that more. I like to get to know the patients and find out what they need from us and figure out a way to get it for them. So it's not just about filling holes in the schedule, and it's not just about answering the phones. It's just a little bit more personable and heartfelt,
Mm-hmm.
developing those relationships and getting to know people. And it makes me feel more important and more appreciated. And I just go home, loving my job and not feeling like I was just sitting at the front desk answering phones. Makes sense?
Yeah, that completely makes sense. And it's interesting that you say that you've been able to develop relationships with these patients. And front desk, a lot of times, you're keeping up with that schedule. You have a lot on your plate. So tell me, what has, when developing this relationships, what has that done in regards to, no-shows, keeping appointments, case acceptance?
Absolutely. We have hardly any no-shows on our schedule. I would say maybe one every 2 weeks, 10 days, 2 weeks, we might have someone and they just forgot. Not someone who is not coming in and they don't have the respect to call you back, or we do have changes in the schedule. People feel that connection to us, so they have the courtesy to call and say, oh my gosh, I forgot I have an appointment tomorrow. Is there any way we can move it to next week? And that's okay. We can move those people and we can accommodate them. But it's far better than the people that just don't even feel a connection to us. They don't have any recourse, or they don't feel bad for just not showing up for their appointments. So far fewer no-shows, fewer holes in the schedule to fill, new patients, a lot of referrals just because the patients are hopping on Facebook saying, I just left the best dentist in the world, so we don't even have to ask them for reviews. We have 25-star reviews on Yelp, and we've never asked a single patient to do that for us. It's just they want to because they like us and they like what we have to offer, and they feel like a person, like they're treated like an individual, not like we're treating everybody the same. So it's kind of special.
Wow, that's really impressive that, for one, you're keeping the schedule full, and thank you for sharing that people, are out there talking about you through social networking, and, they're excited to be in your office, and, that you've developed such great relationships. That is awesome. So what would you tell these people? What would you tell a front desk girl that's asking, what is the biggest thing when they're raising their hand asking for help? What would you tell them about the Brady Group?
I think that for myself, it has been job satisfaction. It's been really feeling like I'm helping to make a difference in people's lives, even though I'm not touching their teeth. I'm not in there working with the doctor. I'm not in there cleaning their teeth for them. I'm not even the massage therapist giving them a foot massage to make them feel more comfortable. So it's harder in that setting as the front desk to feel valuable, and I do now. So the systems that we put in place and the things that we do to make our lives easier and to treat the patients better, those things help you to just feel good about yourself and just love your job and be happy to go home at night and get up and do it again the next day. So it's a little bit more about just the personal feeling that you have than it is about any one specific thing that you do differently than another office.
That is awesome. Amie, thank you so much for sharing today, and we really appreciate you. So thank you.